Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ainun, a student majoring in English education. Grade 5A morning. Here I will present a video that I have translated according to the assignment that has been given by lecturer Miss Nisa. But before I explain the video, let's see the video first.
A man considered in the running to become Indonesia's next president is former governor of Jakarta, Anies Baswedan, and it's a delight to welcome him into the studio. Thank you very much for coming in.
Thank you for inviting, Beverly.
Lovely to meet you. Now, tell me, you've met with the Foreign Minister, Penny Wong, and also the RBA Governor, Philip Lowe. I think every Australian wants to meet with him at the moment with these rising interest rates. It is a sign that our government is taking you very seriously and your potential presidential bid. What was important about you? What did you feel was important about coming here and meeting with someone like Penny Wong, someone like Philip Lowe?
Yes, indeed. I'm delighted with the invite from the Australian government to visit. And we both were neighbors, and we'll always be neighbor. And we had worked closely on many issues. And the invite here gave me an opportunity to reconnect with many friends, academia, people in government, as well as business communities for exchange of views. We share similar challenges in the region.
Give us an idea of what are those challenges in your mind?
For example, we are experiencing challenges in the environmental issues. Climate change is definitely an issue that we have to tackle together. And then about growth and prosperity in the region, and then also balance in terms of stability in the region. So many of that, and it's always good to hear a perspective of our neighbors. And I truly appreciate Australia's stance on many issues that Indonesia is facing, and including, which is always repeated, the importance of having an integrated territorial in Indonesia. And Australia has repeatedly saying that we supported an integrated Indonesia, and that is important for us too. Yeah. And on the other hand, we would like to see more people-to-people exchange. I think on the G2G partnership has been very strong. I think this is among the highest of all time. And then the business-to-business need to grow even further.
Yes, we do, because, that has been a criticism of President Widodo, that the development, the potential development business-wise between Australia and Indonesia has not really cemented itself. Is that a priority for you?
I think so. I think we would like to see more business engagement between Indonesia and Australia. If I'm not mistaken, Indonesia is ranked 13th as Australia business partner. We'd like to see that go up a lot higher. And we need to be on the top 10 of Australia's business partners. And for that, I think we really need to start not only just inviting Australians to come and invest in Indonesia, or we import more from Australia, but I think it's also important to underline that harvesting partnership in business, partnerships in government relationship, need to start from people-to-people engagement.
But don't you think it also needs to have the right climate? Not too much bureaucracy, not too much red tape. You need those, of course, those safeguards, but you need it to be accessible, which often is a struggle for Australian businesses in Indonesia.
On the other hand, we have engagement quite extensive with business partners from different countries. So I think it is also about how we view each other, as that we need each other, and we are the closest neighbors. For Australia, Indonesia is the closest to the north, and for us, whenever we're looking to southeast, it's Australia. And I think the feeling of closeness need to be strengthened. And I think that is the area which, based on our conversation in Sydney, in Canberra, and today, I believe that is the message that we need to echo even louder.
Let's talk a little bit about the divisiveness of politics in recent years. We see it still going on in America, awful divisiveness. We had a period here in Australia which seems to be easing a little bit. You have been very heavily criticised for a very divisive campaign when you ran for governorship and won because you teamed up. You played the religion card, and it's kind of haunted you ever since. Do you regret it?
Let me put it this way. Whenever you have an election and then you have competing candidates, give you one example. If the candidates were different in terms of gender, one male and one female.
Follow me to explain the method I used to translate this video, which is the word-for-word translation method. The main reason I chose this method is to ensure literal accuracy of the message conveyed in the video, so that the translation reflects the original meaning without significant alteration. This method is also useful for maintaining consistency in technical terms, especially when the video discusses topics that require specific words or phrases that cannot be freely translate without losing precision. Additionally, it helps with direct understanding for the audience, ensuring that there are no major changes that could alter the context or intention of the speaker. However, I also realized that while this method is effective in preserving accuracy, the resulting translation can sometimes sound unnatural or stiff, particularly when the source and target language have very different structure. The reason I chose this video is because of the political issues that have been widely discussed recently, which are highly relevant and important for the audience to understand correctly by using this method. I hope that the message in the video can be clearly conveyed without confusion. That concludes my explanation. Thank you for your attention. And that's all from me. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.